This is for y'all. The Opinionated Podcast. It is what it is, you feel me? Motherfucker. Opinionated. Yeah, we back. Yeah, welcome back to the show. Once again, I go by that nigga named Ace. Yeah. And Joe, he can't be here tonight. He has some personal shit he need to take care of. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Opinionated Podcast. And make sure y'all stop what y'all doing right now. Like and subscribe, share that shit. Yeah, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we put that shit on everything. You know what I'm saying? The Opinionated Podcast. Apple Music. Apple Podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Shit, yeah, nigga be tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, Facebook, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Once again, welcome back to the show. And, you know, like I said, shit, you know, since Joe not here tonight, I got me a guest in here with me tonight hosting this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember her. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, reintroduce yourself real quick.
Yeah, you know, I'm Gigi. That's short for the girl goat. You know, I do a whole lot. You feel me? And the goat. You feel me? You know.
Yeah. You know, I definitely had to bring gang back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. And like, you know, what's been going on with you lately? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it's been a minute since I seen you and we spoke with you, and motherfuckers who listen, you know, it's been a while since they heard from you. And like, you know, believe it or not, like, shit, you know, I done heard, like, motherfuckers actually fuck when you come through. And I ain't saying actually, like, it's a surprise, but I'm saying, like, I done heard some feedback that motherfuckers like hearing from you. Motherfuckers be feeling your energy type shit and all that. So, you know, what's been going on with you?
You know, I still technically I work a 9 to 5. You know, so I've been working my 9 to 5. Just made 7 years this year. You know, I still like take the time for myself, for self-care, self-love. I do acting. I model, you know. I recently
done dropped a couple videos and shit and all that other shit since then too.
Oh yeah. Like I also am a new YouTuber. Like within a matter of 2 months, I became like I'm not gonna say a big YouTuber, but I got 2,000 subscribers and 10K views on my most viewed video. So I'm also a vlogger. And I recently became an artist as well, man. Like I just dropped a book on YouTube, and I mean not YouTube, but Amazon, and that's just starting your spiritual journey and stuff like that. So I'll be taking a lot of time to myself to like dedicate to my self-love and self-care, you know.
Shit, what's the name of the book?
It's a manifestation, affirmation, and empowerment journal. You know, it tracks your mood. It tracks your dream. It's like a dream log. It tracks your, you know, like how you feeling every day, like your acts of kindness and everything like that. It do a whole lot of stuff. I probably can, you know, provide y'all the link, you know. But yeah, that took a lot of time to perfect that, you know, for people starting their spiritual journey. So yeah.
Yeah, but I appreciate you coming through, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit probably was a little bit last minute type shit, but you know, things happen, but I'm glad you here, you know what I'm saying? But shit, like, let's just get into that shit. But once again, I want to shout out to all the new subscribers, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all, you know what I'm saying, who done came through and, you know, done subscribed, like these motherfucking views and all that shit going up. But like, you know, yeah, make sure y'all keep on doing what you doing, tell a friend to tell a friend type shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like, man, like, look, this whole motherfucking week, I've been out here doing my shit, and, like, I've been seeing a lot of motherfuckers arguing with they bitch or with they nigga type shit. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like down there every motherfucking day. If not every day, every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, yesterday, I seen a motherfucker arguing with his bitch walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, 2 young motherfuckers, and they Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? But, like, man, shorty like, hey, that nigga, his girl was going hard on him. She was talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Fingers in that nigga face type shit, putting his hands on him and shit. And I swear to God, I damn near wanted to intervene and be like, hey, bro, leave that bitch, bro. Like, leave that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've been seeing that shit all week. Like, I don't know what that shit about or none of that shit, but like I've been seeing that shit all motherfucking week. Every time I look up, I don't give a fuck where I was at. I seen a nigga get into it with his bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just got me thinking about it because I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I wanted to tell Buddy to leave that bitch alone, like, I just commend that nigga for not putting his hands on that bitch.
Yeah.
Because, like, Shorty was in violation. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was in violation, putting her hands on that motherfucker. And I'd be like, I don't know why these women still want to put hands on the nigga. Because it'd be like, that nigga, he clearly a nigga who ain't believing in putting his hands on a female. But, like, what if he was a nigga like that and he slapped the shit out that bitch or punched that bitch or, you know, anything of that type of nature? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why women still want to put hands on niggas when it comes to shit or whatever the case is. But, you know, like, I don't fuck around with none of that shit. How you feel about that type of shit?
Honestly, I know that women be having like I don't even want to say that because dudes, they be real emotional too. Like, they be trying to act like that they ain't real emotional because that's why niggas be trying to shoot each other and shit because they be overly overwhelmed in emotion. You get what I'm saying? But like the women's emotions get the best of them at times. You know, I'm just speaking for like myself. So we pretty much act on emotions for the most part. Like men, they act differently. Like they might act on a physical level in a way like a sexual level. You get what I'm saying? They probably might go fuck another bitch. They might go back to their bitch, or they might go fuck with a female that's gonna physically make them feel, you know, satisfied at that point. But like women, we kind of pretty much take what it is for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
what that mean?
That mean like if we feeling a way at that time, that's how we're gonna act at that time. I mean, it doesn't mean
shit,
that we
that's
gonna
all
do
the
that.
time then. Shit.
Yeah, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Cause like,
To y'all, it's not that
nah,
cool.
this shit not cool, period. Because it's just like if you acting irrational, you know what I'm saying? If you being irate, you know what I'm saying, for no reason, like that shit not cool. You know what I'm saying?
But that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
I feel like them facts.
But your opinion of irrational is your opinion.
Okay, so what's irrational to you?
Irrational to me is laying shit on the table. Irrational to me is like saying what it is. Irrational to me is like voicing my opinion when a certain situation happened. That way I can let you know how I feel. You feel me? So if you continue to hurt my feelings, if you continue to do some shit that I already had a conversation with you about, then I know like what it is and how to move forward. You get what I'm saying? We really can't control it. It's we feel how we feel, and we say how we feel, and we do what we do when it happens. You get what I'm saying? Period.
And that shit's still stupid. Because, you know, like, look, because, like, the way I look at shit, it'd be like, okay, you said all that. That's fine and dandy. You want to put everything on the table. You know what I'm saying? And let a motherfucker know where you coming from and let them know what's tolerated and what ain't tolerated or, you know, whatever the case is, you know, that fall underneath them lines. But at the same time, it's just like, you know, like, when can a nigga do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, because at the end of the day, it's just like, shit, let a nigga try to tell a motherfucker where they coming from. Motherfucker ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And if they are trying to hear it, they're going to hear what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, you know, a female could say, well, the fuck she want to say, but a nigga can't say anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not even that though. Like technically, a dude, like a nigga, be really trying to act like they don't got emotions. They want to act like they don't feel a certain way, or they want to act like that they can take it. You get what I'm saying? Niggas really can't take it. Niggas really can't take it.
Females can't take it.
Yeah, but they as emotional as we is though. You gotta understand that like we humans, this is a part of humanality. Like everybody have feelings.
Humanality? Is that a word?
It is. It gotta be.
What the fuck?
It
Is that a word?
Like, it gotta be. But yeah, so like I was saying though.
Look, I think it's humanity, motherfucker. I don't think it's humanality. Motherfucker done miss human with the Illuminati. Like,
I need my copyright for that, because that's how I
say
feel.
That shit one more time.
Humanity.
Yeah,
What I say?
Yeah, it don't matter. That's how you know it ain't real. She don't even know what the fuck she said. She just saying shit up here. But go ahead.
But can I carry on?
Go ahead.
All right. So we are part of humanity,
Uh-huh.
since that's the grammatical term.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. So look, like, we are part of humanity. So everybody got feelings, everybody got emotions, everybody take actions. You know, as far as like how they feel, they should take action. You get what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, like, a man is forced by society and in this era, you know, and in this like generation, to show masculinity. So they probably feel like that, you know, like they don't have to explain nothing. Like, women supposed to know how they feel. We supposed to read their mind. We supposed to know how to move. You get what I'm saying? But every man is different. You a different person. You get what I'm saying? You're not the same as my ex. You get what I'm saying? You supposed to lay shit on the table. You supposed to be up front. Period. That's just what it is. Just like women is. Women pretty much show like what they want and what they need. Like, men supposed to do that shit too. Like, this shit, no. Cause if I go the women way, you'll be like, I'm a feminist. You get what I'm saying? Period. You're gonna be like, oh, you saying that just because you're a woman, or you saying that just because you probably felt that. But I'm trying to be as much in a middle line as possible. I promise you. Like,
but
I
what
get
that
what you're
got
saying.
to do with females putting their hands on niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, I seen Shorty put her hands on that nigga.
Well, if like physical abuse is physical abuse, no matter what. So I'm not saying she right for that. You get what I'm saying? That's how she expressed her emotion. That's how she expressed her feelings. That's not saying that that's right. And dude not being masculine, because technically he could have like stopped Shorty from doing that, but like probably go back to like his household, like, you know, experiences and stuff like that, like how he was raised. You get what I'm saying? It could have a different like amount of factors that happen to make him not react in a certain way. You know?
Like, I just feel like shit, you know, because like what you was saying, like what you was just saying, you was talking something about how, you know, something about women, and that shit sounds stupid.
No, it don't. You asked me my opinion, and I told you my opinion.
Nah, and I respect that, you know what I'm saying?
Period.
But it's just like, you talking about niggas supposed to lay that shit out on the table and let motherfuckers know what it is. But like, you can't tell no woman the truth for real.
Yes, you can.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, but see, it all depends on about what positioning you in, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that particular situation. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you can't, like, if you actually dealing with a motherfucker, like, motherfuckers don't be wanting to hear that shit. Or maybe you just different from some. Because, like I said, shit, you know, I know me and my girl, we been going back and forth all week. You know what I'm saying? Well, it really wasn't even no back and forth. It's just motherfucker wasn't talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So it was what it was. But it's just like, sometimes when you talk to a motherfucker, it's just like, motherfuckers you really can't tell the truth, because it looks like you bashing them to a degree. It's just like the episode that we had a couple weeks ago that we put out, you know what I'm saying, with that nigga Javon. Shout out that nigga, Aggressive Church and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know what I'm saying, we had some feedback from that when women was saying, like, they had to cut that shit off because the nigga was women bashing. But I'm like, shit, motherfucker was sitting up here telling the truth to a degree, or speaking their truth when it came to that. And it's just like, you know, it's really no right or wrong way that you can actually talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, whenever you speak to a person, it's like attack on their character type shit.
No, it just depends on how a person take that shit.
And they taking it's an attack on their character, so they ain't fucking with it.
In all actuality, it depends on how a motherfucker take that. You get what I'm saying? Because like you saying, I'm different from some. I'm different from a lot, to be honest. You get what I'm saying? I'm not a feminist. If you right, being a man, being a man, if you right, or being a person, whatever, you right.
Right.
If a woman or a person being wrong, they wrong. You get what I'm saying? I'm just gonna look at the situation and not be biased. I'm gonna see it from two different perspectives.
And
so
you always
Shorty,
like that.
Yeah. So Shorty not right for putting her hands on dude. Because if he would have knocked her ass out, he would have been on the wrong. But she did it first. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I'm coming. So like degrading a person's character, that depends, and that starts from the person. Like if you could say anything to me, if I don't believe that about myself, I'm not gonna react. You get what I'm saying?
But you ain't gonna get in your feelings either.
I might or I might not, depending on the
see,
situation.
that's what I'm talking about, though. But, like, if motherfucker sitting up here telling you, you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't even really got no examples like that. So, that might make me want to turn away from that.
You saying that a man can't be completely honest with a woman. That's what you're saying.
No, they can't. Because, like, don't no bitch want to hear the truth.
No.
Don't no bitch want to hear the truth.
You can't speak for me because me personally.
I'm not speaking for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking in general.
But you said don't know bitch. So that's
okay, well, exclude yourself there.
Yeah,
but most bitches don't want to hear the truth.
That's what I'm doing. And I feel like that's contradicting. Because me personally, I'm not the type of female. You feel me? At the end of the day, you tell that's what I want. I want the truth. You gonna tell, if you gonna tell me the truth, you gonna tell me the truth. Gee, I'm a real bitch. I'ma know what it is anyway because of my true intentions. I'ma know what it is because of my gut feeling. You get what I'm saying? I expect you as a man to be a man and stand on your motherfucking word and be a stand-up guy and tell me what it is. If you ain't gonna tell me what it is what it is. Shit, what?
Okay.
Ain't like I can't live without you, you know?
Okay, so let me ask you this, then. Since you fuck with the truth, but can you appreciate a lie too?
Fuck a lie.
I mean, but shit, how many motherfuckers you done had lied to you about
it's
some shit?
It's a lot.
You know, like shit, because like if you coming off with that approach, could you be mad at a nigga for trying to make some shit seem like what it is to get what they want, which, you know, at the end of the day is some pussy. You know what I'm saying? But can you blame a nigga to say whatever he gonna say to get what it is that he want, but you bit and he got what he wanted? But would you be mad about the nigga getting what he wanted when it's all said and done?
Okay, so if you saying, so technically at this point he already got the coochie?
Right.
Okay, so since we going in that type of direction, I'm going to blame a nigga for that. I'm sorry. You ain't no real nigga. I don't even want to give the coochie no more. I don't even want to fuck with you no more. I don't want to give you my energy. You not granted my energy just because of the simple fact that you a pussy. You lied. Yeah, you a liar.
Nigga, a pussy.
Yeah.
Sound like you was being clever.
I very was. I was being wise, baby.
Sound like the nigga was being clever.
I was being wise when I said that to this alleged clever nigga because why the fuck you gotta lie to get some pussy? That's ridiculous to me.
I mean, because
that's ridiculous.
Okay, now she.
Fuck is you talking about?
No,
we ain't doing that. Why we gotta lie to get some pussy? Why we gotta lie?
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, niggas want to get some pussy. Like, so therefore,
but why you gotta lie to get some pussy, though?
I mean, because, like, shit, you know, if you, like, I put, well, you know, I ain't speaking for myself because I don't feel the need to lie. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, I can't blame a nigga for lying to do what they gonna do because that's what they trying to do. Like that's the whole point. It's just like if a nigga know, like, you know what, if I tell her the truth, she ain't gonna give me no pussy.
Okay,
but if I sit up here and, you know what I'm saying, I make it seem like what it is, but it really ain't, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like at the end of the day, shit, it's about accomplishing those missions. You know what I'm saying?
To the next pussy. Why you gotta lie to the first pussy to get to the next pussy?
Because a motherfucker want to hit you. No, like, that's all it is.
That's lame as hell. That's some lame ass shit.
Like, which it is. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's part of the game. Like, shit, they ain't on that nigga. Because, like, if the nigga get what he was trying to get, he won. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
That's the, no. I can't even, I ain't finna agree with that. Because the female might even know the nigga lame, but she just probably want to give him some pussy. Simple.
That don't even make sense.
It makes sense.
So bitches out here fucking lame niggas.
No. Let me tell you how it makes sense. Okay. So I might know that you still fucking other bitches. I might know that that's all you want is the coochie. Like, I might know that. That's okay. Because can't no nigga make me fuck if I don't want to fuck. So this is how I feel. You not finessing me out my pennies. Like, you not... like making me do something or manipulating my mind to make me do something that you want me to do. This probably what I want because you fan of me or I like a certain way how you act. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Bitches pussy get wet over different shit. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. It ain't the fact that he won. I got the same shit that you got. We got the same satisfaction at the end of the day.
We ain't got the same shit.
No, it is. Because in society right now, it's based on trying to tell a nigga like, oh, he the shit just because he fucked the bitch. Nah, at the end of the day, we in 2021. You can't tell me I'm the shit because I ain't fucked this whole baby daddy. Like, you not finna tell me I ain't no boss for that. This nigga posting his bitch, but I'm fucking a nigga. Like, you can't tell me that. I'm sorry. I don't get no fuck about none of that shit.
I think I'm going to semi-disagree because,
That's
you know
cool.
what I'm saying, just for the simple fact that it's just like, look, I'm a nigga, and I'm going to say niggas is easy to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
But
it's
no.
a little bit harder to fuck a bitch than a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No. Me being a female, I know for a fact pussy be like round the corner. You can blink your eye and pussy in your face like voila.
I mean, but see,
you know it's magic.
Yeah, I mean, I get you, but see, you got to be one of them type of guys. You know what I'm saying?
No, you got to be one of them type of bitches. I'm sorry.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm confused. Like, you lost me. You know what I'm saying? You said pussy is easy?
Yeah.
Because that shit around the corner?
Very much.
Okay,
much
but
so.
pussy is easy, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like niggas fuck what they can, bitches fuck what they want. You know what I'm saying? Women fuck what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's just like shit. Women got more niggas going at them. You know what I'm saying? Than niggas got women coming at them.
No, I'm sorry. Like, that shit was literally
So you feel
funny.
like niggas got the pick of the litter, or you just laughing at the word? You know what I'm saying?
I'm laughing at both.
Okay.
Why I'm laughing at both, I'm explaining to you why. Because I feel like it's niggas out here that got a buffet of pussy. They got a buffet.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
that's true.
You see how this table is right now? You see how this table is?
Mm-hmm.
They got from that end of the table to that end of the table a pussy. And they don't gotta touch it. They don't have to pay for it. They can get that shit. That's nothing.
But what type of niggas is those though?
Regardless on if they tricks or they got charisma.
Tricks don't count.
No,
because you paying for pussy.
No. Regardless, we never got that in depth. In facts, we never got that in depth. You asked one simple question.
Okay, let's get that in.
So that mean that's what I'm trying to get. So that mean like a dude that's gonna pay for it, a dude that got charisma, a dude that got a great personality, a dude that just got hoes, like they gonna still fuck pussy. Regardless. And it's gonna be easy because a lot of women don't even got self-confidence. They don't even know their self-worth. They don't even love themselves unconditional to even like value themselves enough to not just throw the pussy. I ain't in that bracket. I'm being humble to an extent though. I ain't in that bracket. I can't even lie. I can't lie. I cannot lie. But females, since a lot of females mature more than men, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's factual. That's been going on for generations, you know?
Right.
Like, women, like, they deal with certain shit. They settle for certain shit. They expect certain shit. You get what I'm saying? They like what they like. Just like a man might like what he like. But a woman, that's a value to me, if you ask me, because a woman might like what they like and they might deal with certain shit and they might put up with certain shit. It's because they like this type of nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Do they like that type of nigga or do they like that type of dick? You know what I'm saying?
Either way, that type of nigga might have that type of dick, or this nigga might have this type of dick. It don't matter. It's what she choose to put up with. Period. It's what a nigga bring her to the table. If she settle for that, she settle for that. If it's bringing what she dream of, then it's bringing what she dream of. Period.
Like it's like shit. What's that shit? Troy, bring that shit up with Shorty with them 7 kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's bring that up real quick. I'm gonna try to read that shit. You know, y'all know I can't read. I be fucking shit up every motherfucking week and shit. But Shorty say she got like 7 motherfucking kids and some other goofy shit. But like, you know, before that shit come up, I want to say, I like, how you feel about just the point of it? Like, cause I feel like the more kids you got, the harder it is for you to get a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, how you feel about that being a woman? You know what I'm saying?
I do feel like just by me reading it on a close glimpse, like I feel like She said she got 7 kids.
Oh, that shit said, yes, I have 7 kids, which means I don't have no time for children and childish games. You know, am I? Stop playing. I don't have no time for children and childish games. I have enough kids for that. Oh, just to be clear, I don't care how many kids I have. You ain't fucking shit over this way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fucking shit. You ain't gonna fuck her just because she got all them kids. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, she good. And if you not trying to spoil me, then don't text me. I want real dates and real men that doesn't mind spending money on me and sometimes my kids. And I can't read the rest of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
If we get that far.
Yeah, if we get that far, all right, I guess that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, a motherfucker speaking like that, you know what I'm saying? What you think about that? That bitch got 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, you know, realistically, what type of nigga trying to wife that up? You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, I know you a mother, you know what I'm saying? You got your son and everything, you know, you got 1. But this bitch got 7 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And she still want a nigga to spoil her. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, like, you ain't trying to take her on no real ass date. You ain't spending no money. Like, I get the message. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. And I ain't mad at her for that. But at the same time, I don't understand that because, like, even you saying what you saying is like, that shit is a bit too aggressive for your ass. You know what I'm saying? So what you think? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that she wrong for feeling how she feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one is wrong for feeling how they feel. Like, if regardless of if you have 7 kids, 14 kids, or 1 kid, like, if you feel like that, you're not wrong. You get what I'm saying? It just depends on the man or the person that's willing to deal with her. Now, I'm gonna say this, like, she, like, no shade and no disrespect, you know, she definitely got 7 kids and she won't, you know, real dates, and for a man to spend money on her sometimes if they're not spending it on her. Yeah, like, you know, and she ain't with the childish games. So I feel like maybe she should have thought about that before she had 7 kids. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not a lot of men that's willing to deal with 7 kids because a lot of men already got kids. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gonna be a real motherfucker to deal with a woman with that many kids, though, you know, and provide as much as you can provide as a man. But goddamn, like 7,
You got too many.
I don't know.
And then I wish you would have said how many baby daddies she had, because that make a difference too.
That
Like,
do.
if she had all 7 of them kids by one nigga, that's one thing. But, like, if she got 7 kids and 7 baby daddies,
Which I doubt.
you know what I'm saying, or even 3, 4, 5, 6 of them motherfuckers, it's just like that. All make a difference.
I don't know, and I'm not gonna say I know, and I'm not gonna act like I know because I don't know shorty, but I'm gonna just say I don't know though. That's a little weird for her to have 7 kids by like one nigga, but our grandmamas was doing that shit though. They was having like
doing
15 motherfucking kids with one man, you know?
Okay, that's one nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shit, if she got 7 kids with one nigga, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that shit don't be going that way sometimes. It be like, shit, motherfuckers be out here and be having baby daddy after baby daddy after baby daddy and so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about, you know what I'm saying, how you do that shit. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had a kid when you was young, then you had another kid when you was in, like, you know, a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had one when you was 17, then you had one in your 20s, then you had one in your 30s type shit. Like, I ain't gonna fault you for that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I still feel like, you know, you might need to start thinking about a little bit more about what you got going on and what you doing out here. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the real question would be, like, at what point in time should a woman recognize that the type of niggas you fucking with, you should be fucking with or you shouldn't be fucking with? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what? Matter of fact, an even better question is when do you start holding women accountable for their actions? You know what I'm saying?
What?
When do you start doing that? Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to certain type of things, women don't really have no real accountability.
We got a lot of accountability.
How?
Cause we deal with a lot. What you mean?
Y'all get to do whatever the fuck I want to do and say whatever the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying?
That's your opinion.
No,
We
it
deal
ain't
with a
my
lot as a
opinion.
woman. We deal with a lot
Yeah,
as a
y'all
woman.
deal with a lot of women.
I'm sorry if that's your opinion, but like I said though, we deal with a lot as a woman, just like you feel like y'all deal with a lot as a man, as a black man. You get what I'm saying?
Shit.
A woman like her that got 7 kids, it still matter about her mental stability. It still matters about that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't no we not having like a certain level that we gotta reach in life. It's not about that just because we got 7 kids. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's a man that's out there for her.
It probably is a nigga that's out there for her.
No. It is.
It probably is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna doubt that. But most niggas is not gonna want to fuck with a bitch with all them goddamn kids, especially if they bad. Like, motherfucker ain't trying to fuck with that shit.
Talking about that bad.
Nah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And then a motherfucker might want to deal with her, but not want to deal with the motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Deal with that responsibility. But see, one thing that I did notice about this shit is the fact that she was saying that motherfucker and sometimes my kids. So it's not like she looking for a motherfucker to come in and provide for her and her children. She looking for a motherfucker that's gonna come through and spoil her. And then like maybe if she needs something for the kids, then you know, you could look out. You know what I'm saying? So therefore it's just like she gonna, you know, like now how I'm starting to look at it is like, shit, okay, motherfucker looking for a motherfucker that's going to take care of her because whatever bread she get, she going to spend on them kids and she ain't got no money for herself type shit. So if you're going to fuck with me, I need you to take care of me, but I don't like the word because it's just like that shit mandatory. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on. Because I feel like if you actually fuck with a motherfucker, why you even got to say that type of shit? Because a motherfucker that's going to actually do that shit for you, you ain't got to say that because they just going to do that type of shit. Why you gotta say it? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit could come off as like you got some sort of type of attitude or something. You know what I'm saying? Or you been dealing with niggas who be on that. They just trying to fuck and, you know, yeah, you be like, well, shit, you know, you gonna help me out with this bill or, you know, can I get a couple dollars for this? It still make me feel like you asking for something at some point in period of time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's her situation. I don't know that lady. Like, we ain't gonna dwell on that type of shit. But I just saw that and I just, you know, felt like that's something I wanted to talk about because, you know, I wanted to, especially since I got a lady on here this week. You know, and that's what I've been wanting, basically. Like, shit, you know, me and Joe, we be on this bitch talking about the shit that we be talking about. And I feel as if sometimes we be needing some of that womanly advice when it comes to certain type of things. So that's why I'm glad you here tonight. You know what I'm saying? But, like, this shit.
For sure.
At the end of the day.
Sticking up for us, period.
Like, why you got 7 kids, though? Like, motherfucker, no nigga want no bitch with 7 motherfucking kids. God damn, that's a lot of motherfucking kids. Why you single? Like, whatever you, like, especially if you and your baby daddy been together, that's your nigga, them all your kids, all his kids. It's just like, why you single? Nobody want to deal with all the motherfucking kids.
Yeah.
It's a nigga out there for you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no Kevin Samuel shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a nigga out there for you. There's a nigga out there that will fuck with you and all 7 of them kids. But at the same time, why the fuck you got 7 kids, bitch? What you need all them kids for? With no father. That shit crazy. That's why motherfuckers need to get married. Like, if you gonna do all that shit, it's just like, you might as well just go on here and get married. Like, niggas just love pussy out here, man.
I agree. That I agree on. I definitely agree on that.
It should be funny because at the end of the day, like, I don't think there's no niggas that's gonna wife no bitch with 7 kids. You know, like I ain't saying there ain't nobody out here for her, but like I just like I'm not talking to no bitch with 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit kind of goofy, especially when you got all these demands. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, everybody should have a motherfucking, you know, some type of self-worth and know what they want, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's just like you making demands at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to that type of shit, because you just like, if you ain't trying to spoil me and maybe sometime my kids, it's just like you asking a nigga to come out of their pocket for all the motherfucking kids. It's just like, come on now, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Especially like if you got 7 kids, what if ain't none of they motherfucking baby daddies in that lab? I don't even know. Like, first of all, I don't even know if this story real or whatever, but we talking about this shit. Fuck it, cause like it's a lot of people out here dealing with people, and they get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And shit don't work out. You know what I'm saying? Then they move on to the next, and they might do that. Then that shit don't work out. Then they move on to the next, and now you done looked up. You got 4, 5 baby daddies and shit, or you got hella kids and shit, and you out here doing that by yourself. Like I feel like the real question is like, why you got 7 kids and you doing this shit by yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, when like after the first one. Okay. Second, you know what I'm saying? It's just like at some point, when do you be like, you know what, I need to cut off these kids? Like you might like kids. You might want to provide kids, because I feel like part of the purpose of you being out here on this earth in general is, like I feel like it's your duty for you to be out here producing children and things of that nature. I feel like that's one of the main contributions of society that you're supposed to provide, especially if you black. You know what I'm saying? If you're a minority in this country, you know what I'm saying, that's run by white folks, you know what I'm saying? What you mean allegedly?
Allegedly.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like you supposed to be out here procreating. That's your duty out here. But, when you out here, especially you a woman, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between a man having 7 kids, and it's a difference between a woman having 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I feel like, just like motherfuckers was on Facebook a week or two ago, you know what I'm saying, with them red flags. Like, you got 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a red flag, nigga. Like, shit, I ain't fucking with that. Ain't no nigga trying to wife no bitch like that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just my opinion on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's the opinionated podcast,
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like, that's an opinion that's mostly hated, because at the end of the day, it's going to be somebody out there for her. It is. A motherfucker that got time and the diligence to deal with her, period. You get what I'm saying? With her and her kids. That's just simple, And that's just my opinion. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like it's somebody out there for everybody, though. Now, she got a lot of demands, though. You get what I'm saying? Per the situation that she in. But, like, if you think about it, like, she ain't really asking for too much, though. She a woman and she got needs. So whatever she need, that should be able to be fulfilled for a person or a woman.
Yeah. But what was the demands at to begin with before you had all 7 of them kids?
I mean, she probably had them or she probably didn't. But at the end of the day, at this point in her life, being the woman that she is today, that's just what she want in her life.
Right. And
Per person, per nigga.
But like you said, it's funny because it say she 26 on whatever this shit is, and I don't like that. I found this shit somewhere on Facebook. I don't, whatever the fuck this shit was. It say she 26. You know what I'm saying? You 26 with 7 kids. The fuck you been doing? You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, these shorties out here, because she 26, 7 kids, so she been fucking for a minute, if that's the case. So, if you 26, that means, shit, you had a kid at 20, and or you had a kid at 19, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, you been fucking since you was a shorty, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, nigga, come on now. You gotta, like, at what point in time do you put a rubber on? What point in time do you get a plan B? You know what I'm saying? What point in time do you just tell a motherfucker to pull out and bust on your face or something?
Not the plan B.
And like, shit, you gotta do something, like, shit, because it's just like you got all these motherfucking kids and you out here by yourself, but at least she ain't asking for help from a nigga. So, shout out her, whatever the case is. But, like I said, how would you feel if it was a nigga talking about that shit and like, yeah, you know, I'm a 26-year-old young nigga. I got 7 kids, and you know, I got my baby mama or these baby mamas or whatever, and I need the bitch to come correct. Niggas will look at a nigga like they crazy because, like, let me ask you this. You know what I'm saying? Because you a female. You know what I'm saying? You're a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you want to deal with a nigga that got 7 kids?
I'm not dealing with a nigga that got 7 kids.
Okay, my point exactly. And I ain't dealing with no bitch that got
Nah,
7
never.
kids. You know what I'm saying? That's excessive.
Not
you know
never.
what I'm saying? Case closed. You know, case closed. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I should have asked that from the get go. You know
From
what I'm
the
saying?
jump, you know?
And then like I was also on the internet earlier this week. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a motherfucker talking about how what the fuck they was talking about? They was talking about how, you know, they felt like kissing is way more intimate than fucking.
Whoa, how?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
I don't
how?
know. I ain't see, you know what I'm saying, no explanations and none of that shit from that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a point that, you know, kissing is supposed to be way more intimate than fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, and I saw that shit and I was like, okay, yeah, I could kind of understand that because, you know, motherfuckers would be like, you know, I ain't kissing that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't kissing these hoes and all this other shit, and I ain't, you know, and eating pussy and all that other shit. But, you know, like, I feel like all that shit intimate. You know what I'm saying? I just
Very
feel like
much.
it's the
Very
fact
much.
that, you know what I'm saying, sex is so to the point that it's just normal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, all that shit would be considered intimate. You know what I'm saying? Especially like if you follow that Bible shit and all that other shit. Like, you know, you ain't supposed to be doing sex before marriage and all the other shit. But I just feel like, how can kissing not be? How can kissing be way more intimate than fucking? Because like shit, a nigga, like I'm a nigga, so therefore I'm putting my dick inside somebody's pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting my dick inside somebody's pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, especially if I don't know this bitch. Like, I don't know you. I'm putting my dick in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I don't know how many niggas you fucking, because I ain't asking. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Like, I don't give a fuck what you dealing with, who you dealing with, and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a point, like, if I holler at you, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to talk to you or whatever, we gonna do whatever the fuck we gonna do. That's all I'm concerned with about what me and you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also realistic. So, therefore, if I meet you today, I'm not finna put my dick in you raw tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that shit. I'm gonna put that rub on that motherfucker. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like shit. You know, I feel like shit. If you wouldn't kiss a motherfucker, why would you fuck a motherfucker? You know?
Yeah. Like, and then I also feel the same way. Like, if you gon' be willing to give a motherfucker head, why would you fuck a motherfucker with a condom? You just gave somebody head. You just,
like,
bro, you just gave somebody head with
niggas
your
be
raw
doing
mouth.
that shit.
You just gave me head, yo, shorty. You just gave me top with your raw tongue, your raw mouth, and then you gonna put a condom.
That shit was
on?
stupid, right?
How?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, you know. But that's
That
how
shit
that
ass
shit be.
backwards.
That shit backwards as hell. You hear me? That shit backwards
That
as a
shit
bitch.
backwards, yeah. I'm glad you said that shit too, cause I ain't want to be the nigga that said that. I'm glad a woman said this shit on this motherfucker. Like, so y'all already hear from the goat's mouth, not the horse's mouth, the goat's mouth.
Period,
You know what I'm saying?
period,
Stop eating
period.
pussy and putting rubbers on. Like shit, you might as well go. You done ate the disease, nigga. You might as well fuck the disease
You
too.
put that shit in your mouth raw. You get what I'm saying?
Just go
Like,
ahead and do that shit. You feel me? Like
simple.
shit. Like that shit dumb. You know what I'm saying? But like shit, it be motherfuckers out here. Cause like I said, motherfucker might go in there and eat some pussy and then go ahead and fuck and put the rub on cause they don't want to get a bitch pregnant. But it's just like, bro, that shit's stupid. You might as well
Like, the pregnancy is like less of a motherfucking like factor at this point. Like, you done ate somebody click. You done put your whole mouth on my pussy. So at the end of the day, like, what the fuck is pregnancy, bitch? Like, I can go get a plan B or abortion. Like, if you got a disease, you got a disease. Period. And it started from the mouth down. Fuck you do something about, like, period.
that shit funny. You know
Simple.
what I'm saying?
simplicity at its finest. That's if you ask me.
That shit funny, but like, do you know what I'm saying? So what you feel about kissing a motherfucker? You don't get no fuck?
No, I definitely give a fuck though. I don't know why, cause technically how we just broke it down, that shit deeper than this conversation in itself. But like, it's like, damn, like I don't want to kiss a motherfucker. This what I've been thinking. Like I don't want to kiss a motherfucker cause they probably been putting their mouth on another bitch coochie, like or they might been kissing the next bitch or whatever. Niggas be on the down low and some more shit you just don't know. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, if I'ma give you top game, like if you just gave me top game and I give you top, like what's the purpose of us not having sex without a condom?
But see, we talking about kissing and it being
no, but
more
I'm
intimate.
saying, if you kissing a person on their lips without any type of protection, then you kiss their private part without any protection. We not talking about pregnancy, gang.
Okay. All right, I hear you.
Cause think about how many times. Okay, look. Think about how many times this one female sucked a nigga dick. You right? You feel me? And then she kissed you. If she got any type of sexually transmitted disease, she gonna put it on your dick when she give you top. Period. If she got that shit in her mouth, she's gonna give that to you topically. That might not be a word in the dictionary.
Topically.
You feel me? That might not be a word in the dictionary.
That shit down there went over my head.
People
you
can
know like topically.
People can overly topically. Niggas can catch diseases from women from their mouth, just like women can catch diseases from niggas from their mouth. So at the end of the day, why is you having sex with somebody unprotected when you not protecting yourself on an oral sex level? Simple. That make a lot of sense.
Hey, it's funny.
Fuck the kids. We can literally cancel that out. We can take a plan B and tomorrow within I'm gonna say 5. It say 7, but we gonna take 5 days. Cause I know plan B we can take up to 5 days.
I thought it was 3 days, 72
no,
hours.
No, it's not. It's
shit,
up to a
plan
week.
B's you getting?
It's up to a week.
I thought it was 72 hours.
But like I was saying,
she get them super plan B's.
It's the regular one. But we get the plan B. We can get the plan B, or we can get an abortion. The abortion
It's
last
gonna run
longer.
you a little bit.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? She said
abortion
abortion gonna last
longer than a plan B. You don't gotta move real fast. You just go to the county or you pay whatever you pay. You feel me? To not have that kid. Period. But that's not gonna disregard an STD if you got that. So let's be 100. Oral sex is still a part of sex, like you said from the jump. You know?
Yeah. All right, and that shit funny because I'm a kissing ass nigga. I like to kiss. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't kiss all these bitches like I don't eat all these bitches. You know what I'm saying? But I like to kiss. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kissing ass nigga. I get into all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. Like, I need to chill out right now, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I love some kissing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, like, I like to be intimate, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know, I'm not one of them niggas who be like, shit, nigga, I ain't kissing that bitch. I ain't laying up with that bitch because, nigga, guess what? I like bitches. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why y'all niggas don't like bitches, but you know what? This nigga right here like bitches. You know what I'm saying? And I got one, and that's who I deal with. And if I was single, I still love these hoes. Like I told you, I love these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I love women. You know what I'm saying? And y'all should too. You know what I'm saying? Stop being out here, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting these women and not wanting to fuck with them and all that. Like, nigga, fuck with you a woman. Maybe you wouldn't be so uptight and all this other bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But, like, when it comes to that kissing and, you know what I'm saying, it's way more intimate fucking, all that shit is intimate. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you eat a bitch pussy, you being intimate with that bitch. You fuck that bitch, you being intimate with it. But I just feel like nowadays, you know what I'm saying, sex is less taboo as what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like sex used to be a real taboo-ish ass type of subject, you know what I'm saying? But now everybody fucking. And all this shit on the internet, online, on the TV, and wherever the fuck else. You open up your phone, laptop, computer, whatever, you know what I'm saying? There's some fucking going on.
For sure.
You know?
Or a part of fucking. Like it can be like adult nudity. You get what I'm saying? Like it can be anything. Like
Yeah.
it's damn near like Twitter is pornography.
Yeah.
You
I
get
swear
what
to
I'm saying?
God.
Instagram pornography as hell. Like it don't matter.
Nah,
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
Twitter way more than Instagram.
No, yeah, Twitter.
Hey.
Twitter for sure.
Hey,
Like
if y'all on Instagram, get y'all Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You see them bitches on Twitter and you like them hoes. I mean, you see them bitches on Instagram and you like them bitches on Instagram. Like, get on Twitter and follow them bitches on Twitter. They fucking roses.
But look though,
they fucking dildos and all that
they fucking
shit.
all type of shit though. But that I don't want to digress here.
Oh,
like
okay.
when I say I don't want to digress, I mean like Instagram is a different entity from Twitter. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And or TikTok and Snapchat. You get what I'm saying? I put a silhouette challenge whereas I had my full clothing on and they disregarded my post because they said it was adult nudity, like it wasn't everybody out here. Females was out here sucking dick on silhouettes and all type of shit.
Yeah,
and
I
I
seen
got
all that shit too.
bruh, but it is what it is though. It's just how the society perceives certain like, you know, sexual content, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So like it go back to what you said though. Like at the end of the day, like men, they don't really take that sexual shit to an extent that women do.
And what's the difference? What you mean by that?
I'm just speaking more of like the bigger picture. Like men, they take sex like a sport in a way. Like women take that shit more on a like emotional, like soul path, destiny type of way, you know?
Really? Are you sure?
It's a soul
like, you know,
path. Majority.
as you know, we live in the age of the bad bitch.
Yeah, nah, but
These
still,
bitches got niggas and
but
you know
still,
what I'm saying? It's
but
city girl
still,
shit, bad bitch shit.
We
you
looking
know.
at the bigger picture. You could be the most macho, masculine man. At the end of the day, you still probably fuck a bitch and feel like this bitch pussy the best, and you probably fall for this bitch and have real feelings for this bitch though, regardless of if she got a nigga or a husband. It don't matter. You like the bitch. You like who she is as a person. You like the characteristics of this bitch. This might be a bitch that you love every fucking thing that she do, and this probably a woman that you love, like that she could probably profit and benefit in your life. Regardless of what she got going on. You met her. You ain't meet the situations that surround her. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's the same way how a woman might feel about a man. No matter what he got going on, though, you gotta get the situation though. This shit work hand in hand.
Yeah. Do you consider yourself a bad bitch?
I consider myself a boss bitch.
Okay. But do you fuck with the term bad bitch in general?
It's alright, but I'm more on the boss spectrum.
Okay, and what does that mean?
The boss spectrum means very much independent, very much don't need nobody, very much self-love, very much self-care, very much affirmations, manifestation, you get what I'm saying, empowerment, like that can build a motherfucker from the ground up, empire-ish type shit, royalty, loyalty, you get what I'm saying, queen shit. No less than that, ain't settling for shit. That's what that mean. That's what that mean to me, you know?
So do you feel like you ever met a nigga that match your level?
Never.
You know what I'm saying? Why is that though? You know what I'm saying? Like you know, by you being a woman and you being single and dealing with niggas and all that other type of shit, what do you feel like niggas is lacking that they need to step up? You know what I'm saying? From some of the niggas that you might deal with, you know what I'm saying? Or just your point of view when it comes to niggas in general. You know?
I'm going to keep it real simple. Because I could talk about this topic, subject, and or, you know, I can talk about this all day.
Talk about it, go ahead.
But I'm going to just say this. I'm going to keep it real, like, simple. Like, I feel like men, like, be real intimidated by an independent woman. Like, they fold. Like, it's different levels and or roads we can take with, like, folding for an independent woman. Like, when I mean, like, folding for an independent woman, I mean, like, you can be out with a man and he get mad at all all the attention that you get. He can get mad at all the potential that you have. You get what I'm saying? He can get mad of how much you believe in yourself to a point where you don't even need a motherfucker to help you get to the next level and or the next bracket. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Or we can go with like being, okay, a bad bitch to me is like, okay, you able to do shit on your own. It's about the looks. It's not about the inside. You get what I'm saying? Like the shit that's in the inside, that matter more whatever is on the outside. Like you can be bad, you can be thick. You get what I'm saying? You can not have no kids. Like you can look your best all the time, but that's the outside. You can be pretty on the outside and ugly in the inside.
But that's all motherfuckers give a fuck about, though.
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm saying, though. You feel me? And me personally, in my opinion, I'm not trying to sit up here and give a motherfucker clarity on a bad bitch. I know who the fuck I am. I know what I'm bringing to the table. I ain't bringing shit to the table. I'm bringing the table to the table.
You bringing the table?
I'm bringing a table.
We get it from big lots.
I don't give a fuck about 50. I don't give a fuck about 50% and 50%. I give a fuck about 100% and 100%. We got to both bring that. You get what I'm saying?
See, that's why I fuck with you.
That 50% come from self-love and self-care. You loving yourself in order to give that to the next person. That other 50% that's coming from you is coming from what you actually gonna benefit, like what you can give to benefit to the next person, like your significant other, your spouse.
But see, now you talking from a perspective of a woman, you know what I'm saying, who love themselves and, you know, believe in themselves and all that other good shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like, what type of encouragement would you give to a woman who don't exactly feel the same way you feel? Or what type of advice would you give to a nigga who don't feel the same way that you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you, like, motherfuckers who feel less than what you feel, what would you tell them?
For a woman, it's definitely obviously different situations. Like if you have kids and or like if you don't have kids, like a woman in general, you are the nurturer. You are the life in itself. You get what I'm saying? So you have to have that time. Like no matter if you got kids and or if you don't have kids, maybe you got a job that don't give you enough time for yourself. You have to take time for yourself to be able to love yourself and give yourself love, like self-care, period. Because you can't love someone unconditionally, including your kids and or man and or family, friends. You can't love yourself and provide unconditional love if you don't love yourself unconditionally. If you don't value your self-worth, if you don't take time out your time and your life to love yourself and care for yourself, to provide shit that your body loves, to provide shit that you feel mentally like appropriate for yourself. You can't do that. And then the men, damn near the same shit. Men are less likely to take that time out themselves to go get a pedicure or a manicure or to
I'm one of them type of niggas. I don't do that shit.
Like go get a massage at a spa after like a long week of work. Like you gotta be able to love yourself before you can give love to somebody else. Like don't let nobody use you. Like don't let nobody take your fucking like the presence of you and the energy and the vibe of you to advantage. Don't do that. Like if you don't love yourself so much to a point where you don't let a motherfucker disturb your self-peace, a motherfucker can easily take advantage of you. I don't give a fuck who you think you is. Simple. Simple.
Shit, nigga, how you feel about, you know what I'm saying, damn, man. It's just like, how you feel about, how you just feel about, you know what I'm saying, these niggas out here nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, like, I'm probably finna switch this shit up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to a motherfucker the other day, and they was telling me how, you know, they just went to a funeral for his homie, you know what I'm saying, daughter. You know what I'm saying? She was 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? And she got murdered. You know what I'm saying? She got shot 18 times. So I know I'm completely switching this shit up a little bit, but I just thought about this shit. And she got shot 18 times. She was 16 years old. Motherfucker stood over her, shot her up, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, whatever the situation was. But that's what I was told about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, like, by you being the female out here and knowing that, because, like, me, like, I'm just finna say it. Like, niggas ain't right out here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is fucked up out here, these young niggas, and you a little bit younger than me, you know what I'm saying? And I know you still out here, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever you doing, and you coming across the people that you coming across. And I know motherfuckers ain't right out here, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like when you got certain type of situations out here, how do you know what I'm saying, protect yourself? And also, how do you feel about niggas in general out here in the world right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if that question makes sense because I'm saying a bunch of shit right now. But
it make a lot of sense. So I am a realist. I'm not an idealist for the most part. So I got an old soul. I really can't help the gift that I was given. You get what I'm saying? From my ancestors, spirit guides, and or who's ever watching me, like guardian angels. You get what I'm saying? I can't help that. But I have a mind that be like it's kind of easy to like balance and or distinguish good and bad energy. You get what I'm saying? So I'm able to distinguish that and protect myself peace from that. That's also a part of like self-worth. Self-worth lets you know like what you gonna deal with and what you not gonna deal with, based on what you've been through and what you not trying to go through again. You get what I'm saying? I'm wise enough, I'm not gonna say smart enough or intelligent enough or been through it, like, well, wise is technically been through enough experience, right? So I'm wise enough to have seen other people's issues and like been through certain situations on my own. Even if it's not the same situation every time, I know kind of where it's going. So I'm not even going to indulge in it because it's not worth my time. That shit, like, worthless.
shit, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, the more I be thinking about shit, I be wasting my time thinking about a lot of shit and looking at a lot of shit because motherfuckers gonna do what they gonna do at the end of the day. And you know what I'm saying? When it's kind of like people gonna do what make them feel happy. You know what I'm saying? So half of this shit that motherfuckers be out here talking about, this what they want, this what I like, and this what I'm gonna do, and this what I ain't gonna tolerate. It's just like, the more you say them type of things, the more you gonna accept those type of things.
Not necessarily.
You know what I'm saying? Because I be like, because at the end of the day, motherfuckers got types. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like what they like for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it ain't no allegedly.
Allegedly, though.
It ain't no
you
allegedly.
Can't speak for everybody in the world.
Yeah, nah,
we talking about the United States.
For everybody
you
in my mind.
You only met people in the United States. You can't speak for the people in Canada, whatever. You can't speak for them, gang.
But it's different values. You know what I'm saying?
But you only
met
a certain amount of people. We can't talk about the same person in groups of people. We can't talk about that.
I can't talk about nobody in Africa because shit, I ain't met nobody.
Exactly, but you saying everybody. That is contradicting.
Like, we just talk about what's going on right now.
This what I'm saying though. So basically what you saying is this is what you said, everybody. And I said it's allegedly, but we gonna go back to what you said though. Everybody got types.
Everybody got types.
Everybody don't got types.
Everybody got types.
Don't.
Like, look, I put
a
it like
lot
this.
of people got types. We gonna say that,
like,
but
I'm a nigga that ain't got no type. You know what I'm saying? But I got a certain type that I like. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to wife and shit.
Contradicting.
No, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Very
because,
much.
Like, look, if I was a single nigga, dolo type nigga, shit, I'm looking for the bitches that's gonna fuck. That's my type. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm with my girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna wife something up. Like, I'm looking for a type then. You know what I'm saying? It's two different types for me. It's the ones that's gonna fuck and
explain?
The ones that I like. You know what I'm saying? They're my types. You know what I'm saying?
So if you got a girl that you wiped up, you still gonna fuck other bitches that's willing to fuck?
No, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like shit, I'm the nigga that, if I'm fucking with somebody, you know what I'm saying, I'm probably gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? And if I do other things, that's because you're not doing the things that I expect out of you. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I would step out and do some other things. Like if I feel like you're not taking care of your business, you're not doing what it is that I want, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, whatever the case is, then, you know, like, especially after I done expressed it, because I'm not the type of nigga that's not gonna express what it
Period.
is that I'm feeling. So
Period.
after I done expressed these things and these things are not still being met, and I decide that, you know what, fuck it, I'm finna go ahead and do what it is that I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's because you're not doing what I want you to do, you know what I'm saying, or what I feel it is if you need to be doing, you know, you call that shit selfish or whatever the fuck it is that you want to call it. But, you know what I'm saying, I don't like that shit because, like I said early on, you know what I'm saying, it's just like women could do whatever the fuck they want to do, but niggas is held to a certain type of standard when it comes to things. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a nigga, you know, it's just like a woman could say how she feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're a woman and you speaking for women like you. You're not
Okay.
speaking for all women, but you're speaking for women who like you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? It seems like when it becomes between men and women, it's a disconnect. You know what I'm saying? But it mostly seems like the disconnect comes from niggas being niggas. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it ain't never women's fault. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, every time you get on it, women ain't shit, women ain't shit. Women, I mean, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? These
But
niggas
hoes and
doing this.
chicks.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But, so that's why I'm asking you, what is a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you require out of a man, or what do you expect from a man, or if you don't have requirements or expectations, what is a man to you in general? You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
so look though, just to touch base on what you said before you ask the complete question, it's definitely a difference in between like a woman and a man though. We not talking about. I'm definitely speaking for the woman that I am, and it's definitely different men out here. Let's just keep that factual. It's factual. You gonna treat a man based off whatever situations they been through in life. Men then grew up without without their father. Men that grew up without their mother. Men then been like mothers' sons. You get what I'm saying? Like mama's boys. Like, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like some men that grew up in the street, it's a certain and a different factor of love that you have to care for a man. Like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, G, because I done been through this shit before. I don't give a fuck, like, if I'm a certain age. I'm very wise for my age. I done dealt with niggas that's older. I done dealt with niggas that's my age. I done dealt with niggas that's younger. You get what I'm saying? Every single one of them, just like every single different human and or person, like, needs a different amount of love and care, and they show they love in a different type of perspective. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
But what shit, you know
But
what
what
I'm
I'ma
saying? What's
say-
a man to you? You know what I'm saying?
Like I was saying though, because I was touching base. I was being considerate. I was letting you talk because it's your opinion. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, a man to me, it's not gonna be a man to everybody else, but a man to me is like a protector, a provider, masculine energy that's gonna step in and be who the fuck they need to be. If I'm going through a situation, you're supposed to be able to help me or give me ideas or like be there for me when I need you, bro. Like, if I didn't have a father, it's a case by case basis. I had a father my whole life and I still got one. But it's women out here that don't even have a father and they looking for that father figure. They need more than what I need. But based off my opinion, I feel like a man is supposed to be a provider. A man is supposed to be there when I need him emotionally, physically, and mentally, spiritually, soulfully. He's supposed to be there for me. I don't give no fuck. Who is you there for if you ain't there for your woman? You supposed to be there financially. I don't give no fuck what you talking about, gang. Because if I'm a woman and I'm independent and I was taught and I was cut from that cloth to be independent, and even if I wasn't and I wanted to be better than what I was raised from, you get what I'm saying? You still supposed to be there. You not supposed to be wasting my time. You supposed to be there at the minimum. Mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. I don't give a fuck. You supposed to have standards. You supposed to respect me as a woman. I don't give no fuck. I don't give no fuck because if you don't do none of that shit, I don't need you. Fuck, I need you for I can do this shit by myself.
Yeah. Now, what if I was to say I felt like, you know what I'm saying, a woman should be the same thing
Okay,
for
yeah,
a
you not
man.
wrong. You
You
not
know what I'm
wrong.
saying?
You not
Like,
wrong.
but see, motherfuckers would listen to that shit and be like, what? What you mean? You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, because I feel like women are supposed to be protectors of men. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when I say that, they don't mean like somebody break into the house, the woman's supposed to get up and, you know what I'm saying? No, what I mean is, it's just like, if you notice that your nigga is stressed out all week, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like men responsibilities is way different than women responsibilities unless
And it
you in
is.
that, you know what I'm saying, unless you're a single mother, you know what I'm saying, then that responsibility is way different.
It's the same
You
either
know,
way.
yeah, it's the same either way. But you know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't got children, then it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because like even if you're not a single mother and you're just a woman that's single, it's still different than being a single man. You know what I'm saying? Because like if I'm a single man and you're a single woman and we get together, we both don't have children, you still looking for me to provide certain things. You know what I'm saying? But like if you're a single mother, you ain't got no choice but to take care of your seed, you know what I'm saying, and take care of you and provide and do everything you do. So when you find you a nigga that you fucking with, you still gonna want to you still gonna want that nigga to provide whatever it is that he's supposed to provide on top of that of taking care of you and your child. But if y'all both single, y'all still gonna look for that nigga to do the same motherfucking thing, and there ain't no children involved. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, a nigga is always gonna be looked at as he needs to provide. You know what I'm saying? Which you should want to do as a man. You know what I'm
Period.
saying? You know, like it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts or no other ways around it. Like you should want to provide, you know, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is when you do get to that point, it's just like if you a nigga out here, that's why I always say like, nigga, y'all don't need to be taking these bitches serious. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? Don't take none of these bitches serious, bro. Like shit, get your money. Like you can't focus on no bitches, you ain't got no money. You ain't even got no reason to be fucking with no bitches, you ain't got no money. Get your money. You know what I'm saying? Find you a job, find you a career, find you something that you want to do, get your shit together, you know what I'm saying? Get your life on track, and then find you something to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Get you some pussy all the way up until then. But like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting up here trying to, you know, shit, hold the bitch life up because you like her and you don't want her fucking with no other niggas
So
and all
basically,
that.
play with a bitch pussy until
No,
you figure
like,
out what you want. You
like,
said get you some
I
pussy
mean,
up
because at the end of
until.
the day, nigga, like, motherfucker ain't finna be no 27-year-old virgin. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to be no 27-year-old baby daddy. Wait until you ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wait until you ready. You ain't got to be no 27-year-old baby daddy. You ain't got to be no 27-year-old husband because you don't want to see this bitch fucking nobody else. And, you know, like, or if you did have a baby, you ain't got to marry her because she had your baby, bro. Like, shit, nigga, you might have met her, fuck with her, busted none in her. She had your baby, and you don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta marry her just because she pregnant, nigga. You ain't gotta do that shit. This ain't the fucking 40s, nigga. This ain't the 50s, nigga. You ain't gotta marry that bitch just because she pregnant with your baby, bro. Like shit, you fucked her raw, you busted in her, and she had your baby. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, just treat her good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your kid is straight. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take care of her. You know what I'm saying? But if you got it like that, then do your thing. I ain't gonna tell you nothing no different. But you know what I'm saying? It's just a point. Like everybody gotta have equal accountability when it comes to this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you as a woman, you just can't let niggas nut in you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you fucking with a nigga that don't give a fuck about you and you letting this nigga nut in you and you know this nigga ain't finna take care of no baby and you still decide to have a baby, and then when the nigga be like, I ain't fucking with this shorty, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you can't get mad at the nigga because he doing everything that you already knew he was finna do. You knew that shit. You know what I'm saying? And just like niggas, like y'all need to stop fucking these bitches raw and nothing in them. Why is y'all doing that shit? Especially if you know you don't want no kids. Especially if you know you don't want no kids by this bitch. Stop fucking these hoes raw and nothing in them. Everything y'all doing, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's why these bitches be mad. Like, shit, nigga, like, you knew you put your dick in this bitch raw and you nothing in her. And you know that this bitch fuck with you, bro. Like, stop nothing these hoes, nigga. Pull out, bust on that bitch face or something, nigga.
For sure.
Bust on her back. I know that shit might sound funny, but, like, nigga, you got to do what you got to do. It's just like.
Definitely agree with that one.
Everybody got to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with none of this shit. It's just like, I don't fuck with none of these niggas out here that be doing this gang banging shit. I don't fuck with none of these niggas that be out here doing all this op rap ass music. Like, I don't fuck with none of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's real life ass people out here that's just really trying to live life the regular and normal way that they feel like it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And there's people out here fucking that shit up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's way more fuck nigga shit going on than it is real nigga shit going on. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't fuck with none of this shit. And I don't even know if any of this shit adding up or making sense right now. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely is, though. You not seeing shit wrong. You understood the assignment. It's giving what it's supposed to give.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, and you know, like the reason I had you asking, like, what's a man to you? Because you're a woman. So you can describe a man. You know what I'm saying? And I can describe what a woman is for me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a woman for me is supposed to be a protector. Like, if I'm out stressing all week, like I said earlier, like, when I come in the house, you supposed to be like, hey, kids, when this nigga get in the house, y'all shut the fuck up. Leave him the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all need something, tell me. You know what I'm saying? Leave him the fuck alone. Let this nigga come in the house, play his game. Let this nigga watch the game. Let this nigga smoke his blunt. Let this nigga take a shot. And let him take a shower, listen to some music. You know what I'm saying? Let this nigga do whatever the fuck he want to do. And anything y'all need, come talk to me and leave him the fuck alone before he beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's what a woman is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you lost me at the last part.
No, I mean, but what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that, because I was trying to be funny. Maybe that went over your head.
It definitely
but,
did.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a point. Like, you know, if you can't provide that, that's what it could lead to. You know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker, like, some women don't know how to chill and let a nigga be a nigga. Let a nigga be a man. It's just like a nigga might pull up to the crib, pull up in the driveway, pull up in the garage, pull up in the parking lot, or however you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? And then be like, why you got to sit in your car for 5-10 minutes? Why you can't come straight in the house? It's just like, damn, like, look, I just want to unwind. Like, I've been at work all day. I need to get my mind together. You know what I'm saying? Before I come in the crib and deal with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might hear that and take offense to it. Be like, what you mean before I deal with y'all? It's just the point, like, I've been outside all day. Motherfucker, like, it's like a nigga got 2 jobs. It's just like, I got to go to work and do my job, and then I got to come home and do my job. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, men don't have breaks. Men don't have time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's just like motherfuckers feel like niggas is supposed to be niggas and do what they do and work nonstop and provide nonstop. But then it's just like when they get tired, when they mentally drain, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers say, like, niggas don't get depressed. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers feel like niggas is just all the time just nonstop work. Like, we fucking slaves. Like, how motherfucking white folks felt like niggas were slaves. Like, women feel like niggas is slaves. It's just like, motherfuckers don't expect a nigga to get tired. Motherfuckers don't feel like a nigga can't, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might have money today, but if they don't have money tomorrow, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, motherfuckers got to provide, but it's just like, can you do the same thing if your nigga fall off tomorrow? Your nigga up today, but see, these bitches can't do that shit.
But yeah, I can't speak
Most
for
bitches
these
can't
bitches.
do this shit. You know
I can't speak for these bitches. I can't speak for those bitches. None of that shit. Cause if my nigga, this go back to what I was saying. It ain't no 50, 50 with me. It's 100 and 100 with me. So at the end of the day, if my nigga ain't got it, I got it. Period. I'm not even gonna allow him to be overspending bread on me, trying to get my nails done, get my feet done. Da, da, da. He can do that. That's cool because that shit, that's an accessory. That's not a necessity. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I can handle my accessories and necessities. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like a nigga should at least be able to handle my accessories. I can handle my bills. Now, if I want a wig or if I want my nails done or some shit, you should be able to do that. But I ain't gonna cap to you. Like if we collide together and incorporate together, if you don't have it, I'm supposed to already be established to be able to have your back when you don't got it. Fuck all that. I can't speak for other females. You get what I'm saying? Because I know that's how I'm coming. That's what I mean when I bring the table to the table. Men should be really considerate about who they incorporate in their life. When I say incorporate, I mean like baby mamas and girlfriends and shit. They be so stuck on how the shit be on the outside. When you can have a motherfucker that got this shit from the outside in or the inside out. You get what I'm saying? Like this shit really gonna be like 100. Like I'ma come like this for you. Cause I know what type of man you is and I know what type of shit you need. Period.
Right. You know, and that's why
simple. Like stop shorting yourself.
Yeah. That's why I asked you about how you felt about the bad bitch terminology, because, like, you know, at this point, I don't fuck with none of that shit, because, like, when it comes to the bad bitch title, it just seemed like that's on the outside, not the inside.
Period.
It ain't got shit to do with, you know, what a motherfucker is actually doing. It's about what a motherfucker look like. That's why all these hoes out here getting BBLs and all that other shit.
That's easy, though. That's easy. I could be a real bitch right now and still go bad body. That shit costs money. That's little shit. I can go pay $6,000 to get my ass and my fucking stomach done. I can go do that. That's nothing. I paid for that. But the shit I got on the inside, the shit that I was like gifted with, the shit that like that's my in my mental and my emotional like field, that shit can't be bought. That shit natural. That shit organic. You get what I'm saying? I can't teach this to a motherfucker. If I wanted to teach that to a motherfucker. Like, I could show you how to be real. I could bring you to the motherfucker well. I can't make you drink. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. I can show you how to get money. You feel me? I can give you the motherfucking recipe, but if you ain't got the sauce, you ain't got the sauce. I'm sorry. This shit natural to me. I know how to move how I know how to move. I don't give no fuck about none of that.
Yeah. All I know is it's just like at the end of the day, you can't tell a bitch shit.
Period. Or a nigga. You can't tell a nigga shit.
You can tell a nigga whatever you want to tell her if you know, right bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like a nigga that know, like anybody that know they worth, you can't tell them shit. It don't matter if they man or woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, me and my girl, and we into it. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody in general. Ain't even my girl. Just anybody in general. It's just like, you know, I always looked at things like, if we into it or we gonna exchange words, I'm gonna say what I want to say, because at the end of the day, I'd rather get my shit off and be cool than not get my shit off and be mad. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you deal with that shit before I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So y'all figure it out if it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, you know, why sit up here and just keep shit inside because you want to tiptoe around a motherfucker when you could just get your shit off and feel better? You know what I'm saying?
Be a honey.
For real.
And don't show no remorse about that shit. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's either yes or no.
Yeah.
I'm going to say how I feel. And if you feel away, you feel away, G. I had to get that off my chest. It is what it is. You feel me? I'm laying on the table, gang. I don't know how you going to, like, intake that shit. I said how I felt, and it's however you feel. Right. You know? I get it.
Yeah. Like, shit, we might as well go ahead and close this shit out. It wasn't that bad of an episode. I think it was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I think we got a little lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple
lost
days.
In the sauce?
Yeah. But I was kind of sort of feeling it, you know what I'm saying? But You know what I'm saying? I also noticed, before we get to the bitch ass nigga of the week, you know what I'm saying? There was a Texas mother of two, you know what I'm saying? And she posted a suicide note on Facebook before killing herself in a vehicle wreck or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me read this shit. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, my phone, motherfucker, red as hell. You know what I'm saying? Now, her name was Olivia Popham. You know what I'm saying? And she reportedly committed suicide after losing her battle with depression. And Olivia was suffering from depression and can be seen on Facebook crying out for help for months. She was also having a significant issues with her child's father. She would get fake texts from someone pretending to be child protection services trying to take her kids. And before committing suicide, Popham wrote on Facebook, "Checking out. I'm sorry, but I can't keep battling depression. And to the ones that were there, I love y'all. And if I do succeed at this, please make sure my kids are okay, please," with black heart emoji type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's being reported that Olivia Popham died in a two-vehicle wreck on State Highway 19 south of Athens on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? But this shit probably was like about a week ago or some shit like that. So it wasn't this Tuesday. It was the Tuesday before type shit. You know what I'm saying? So we just going to send the prayers out for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she pretty much ended her life, you know what I'm saying? And the only reason and then I noticed another motherfucker that, had a situation as well. You know what I'm saying? There's a mom that they were saying that was suffering from postpartum depression. And she jumps from the 19th floor apartment holding two kids, you know what I'm saying? What was her name? I'm trying to figure out. But this shit was in Moscow. And, you know what I'm saying, Olga Zarkova, 34, she grabbed a 3-year-old toddler and a 1-month-old infant and jumped from her apartment. And reports say the woman left a note mentioning that she didn't want to leave her children in this hard, gloomy world. You know what I'm saying? And, so shit, she pretty much jumped out the building and killed her and her 2 children and shit. So, like, when it comes to, like, that postpartum shit, you know what I'm saying, is that shit really for real? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I look at a woman, like, matter of fact, let me say this, because I know I'm all over the place right now. I've been sipping, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my Gemini shit, and I'm feeling good and all that, but I'm all over the place. But it's just like, I remember seeing my girl giving birth to my children. I wouldn't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what women go through when it comes through that. You know what I'm saying? I know the toll that it takes on the body. I know the toll that it takes on the mind. You know what I'm saying? And everything else. So, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you a female that's going through that whole process by yourself, which I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand because sex is normalized, like we said earlier. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing for a motherfucker to fuck. But, motherfucker, it take a lot for a motherfucker to stick around. That's why y'all need to get to know motherfuckers before y'all start really fucking with them for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that point, it's just a point, like, I see Al being pregnant and going through childbirth, and I see the effects and the tolls that it takes on a woman, their mental and their body and all that shit. But it's just like, is that postpartum shit really for real, for real? You know what I'm saying? Did you ever have to deal with that type of shit? You know what I'm saying? Or, what helped you dealt with that shit if you did have to go through that?
Me personally, like, I didn't go through postpartum depression. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely heard of it being a thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause either way, depression is depression. Period. That's a real thing. Like, if you stressed out, if you going through postpartum depression, or like the normalized depression state, like, that shit real. You get what I'm saying? And any type of cry out for help, like, that should be heard of. That should be something that's normalized. That should be something that you could socialize about. You get what I'm saying? Even if you doing it on social media, You know what I'm saying? Like, or calling families or friends or even talking to complete strangers. You should always speak on depression because that could lead to something like traumatic and drastic. Is that, you get what I'm saying? Those two cases that you just brought up. I didn't go through it, but I know allegedly it's a thing. I'm going to say that.
Yeah, like shit, like I said, man, I don't, like, only reason I bring that shit up because it's not about them being two women with children, single mothers, or, I don't know their situation exactly. All I know is there's a lot of people that's going through shit right now in general. You know what I'm saying? We done been through the pandemic. We still living through the COVID period. And, you know what I'm saying, on top of that, I don't know if motherfuckers losing their jobs, or whatever the case is. And it's just like, I know it's a lot of depression going on right now, or just a lot of insanity that's going on, period. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, motherfuckers that been out here scamming for the last year or two, you know what I'm saying, them funds ran out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is out here doing all types of bullshit and being reckless and, trying to figure out, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody out here hiring, but a lot of motherfuckers quit their jobs. A lot of motherfuckers got fired from their jobs. A lot of motherfuckers ain't trying to work. Like, the world is fucked up right now.
Yeah, and then people also getting like overworked and underpaid.
Overworked and underpaid.
So, like now they just not really noticing like, damn, what the fuck is I'm going here for when I could put my time in something that I always dreamed of? You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So.
What you should do, but we ain't gonna shit on no jobs because once again, you know what I'm saying, a job will fund your dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that definitely would be a stable source of income. Yeah. It would be very lucrative to your dreams and your goals and manifestations, for sure.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Take that money. Because, like I said, you could do a lot more when you got a job and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, fund your dreams versus you not having no income and trying to fund your dreams. It's a difference, bro. Like, get you a fucking job, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And bitches, stop fucking with these niggas that ain't got no job. Stop fucking with these niggas who out here scamming and drug dealing and, you know what I'm saying, gang banging, dope slanging and all that other shit, because at the end of the day, like, look, y'all not gonna want to fuck with them niggas at the end of the day. Like, and, it's probably ain't no young bitches or no young niggas listening to this shit. If y'all made it to this point and you got you a nephew or a niece, a little brother, a little sister, or vice, et cetera, let them listen to this shit. If y'all don't want to tell them this shit, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck y'all gonna do, man? Motherfuckers be young and be trying to live life, but at the same time, you gotta remember, you're not gonna be living the same life when you get old, nigga. You ain't got no 401k. You ain't got no motherfucking health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Your teeth fucked up. You can't go to the dentist because you got to come out of pocket for that shit. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all been seeing the last couple episodes. I done got my teeth fixed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got my permanent joints yet. You know what I'm saying? But shit, hey, them bitches going to be fixed in another week or two. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, it's just like, nigga, y'all got to do something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, y'all getting the hoes now because y'all out here holding them pistols and you got the 30, you know what I'm saying, the stendos and, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck else, you know what I'm saying? But by the time y'all get to 30, you know what I'm saying, by the time y'all get to 40, ain't none of them bitches gonna be fucking with y'all. I said that shit last week and I'm gonna say it one more time. Ain't nobody gonna be wanting to fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? After everybody done told and went to jail and did all the snitching and everything else that come behind it, the niggas that's left over gonna have to go get a job because they can't be outside like that no more, especially when you start getting old, nigga. And ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about your street credibility, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So stop this bullshit, stop playing around, and motherfucker, think about some other shit. Because, like, really, you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. And then when you hurting yourself, you hurting us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no white man killing niggas no more. It's you niggas killing niggas.
Period.
And don't no bitches want to fuck with y'all for real. Because all they want is the money. You know what I'm saying? That's it. All bitches want is money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you fucking with certain type of bitches. If you can't do shit for a bitch,
please clarify that.
you're worthless.
Please clarify that. Because if a female can't fall for your real life, genuine, pure intentions and charisma, she ain't for you.
Yeah.
Because you could buy a bitch any day.
Yeah.
Just like a bitch that got money could buy a nigga. She could buy a nigga
Bitch
presents.
can't buy me.
She could buy a nigga presents all day.
Bitch, you
it's
can't buy
just like-
me.
but that's your type. That's your certain type, though. You were just saying that
I'm
bitches
not a-
do this and
I'm not
bitches
a
do that. We talk about niggas, though. So just because that's your type don't mean that that's majority of the type, though. Because
Nah,
a lot
but
of
I know
niggas,
what you mean.
it's a lot of sugar mamas out here, just like
Yes,
it's a lot
indeed.
of sugar daddies out here. I can't cap. You feel me? But
And that's funny. You know
know.
what I'm saying? Like, because you shows talk about, it's supposed to talk about shorty, you know what I'm saying, that's 18 with that 50-year-old nigga. I'm just going to say this because we ain't even going to talk about that. I don't give a fuck. That's them folk business. You know what I'm saying? All I'm going to say is she 18, that nigga 50-something. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? At least she fucking with a nigga that fuck with her. She married. She got a ring on her finger. It is what it is. Now,
For
I know.
sure. For sure.
And matter of fact, play that little part real quick.
Y'all just mad because I'm happy. Deja always gonna be happy. No, y'all hoes thought that I wasn't never gonna be shit because of my past. That's what the fuck y'all thought, and I proved y'all wrong. That's why y'all hoes really mad. But at the end of the day, that shit ain't even worth it, because at the end of the day, I'ma do me. We gonna do us. I'ma continue wear this motherfucking rock on my finger, and I don't give a fuck what a bitch gotta say. I don't. Because at the end of the day, I'ma live my life. I'm going to live my life to the fullest. We only have one life, and that's what y'all fail to realize. Wake the fuck up. How about that? Wake the fuck up. And I don't give a fuck about all that laughing ass shit, because at the end of the day, y'all retarded. Y'all ignorant in the mind. Y'all ignorant for y'all to say, oh, you young and this and that. Okay, yeah, I'm young. So why would I want to be, just because I'm young, why would I want to be with if I got, my mind is more mature than being with a motherfucking young ass nigga. Why would I want to be with a young ass nigga and motherfucking he want to lay and play? He don't know shit. Like you said, like y'all said, how I'm young and my mind ain't open all the way. Okay, well, a young nigga is even worse than a young female. Why the fuck would you think that I want to sit around and be with a young nigga that want to fuck other people and don't got his mind made up, don't know what he want, don't want to commit, don't want to get out his mama house, don't want to do that? Why the fuck would I want that? That's not what I want. I don't want that. I want to be with a nigga that know what the fuck he want in life. I want to be with a nigga that got stacked up his bread. I want a nigga like that. I don't want no nigga that want to go be with this. And half of them niggas y'all fucking with is motherfucking they fucking and I know I got friends that's
We gonna have to believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna stop right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she was, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Hey, I feel it though. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, you know, like who we had? Like I said, Javon. We had that nigga on here. Like that nigga was saying he would tell his daughter that he just had recently that she should fuck with an older nigga. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fucking with a nigga her age or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I'm not telling my daughter to fuck with no old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, that's why I feel like people shouldn't be dating young. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, have fun, do whatever fuck you gonna do. But all that, this my nigga, you know what I'm saying? This my girl, we getting married ass shit and we having kids. And like, you shouldn't be doing that shit when you young because you don't know what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even developed for real yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't no bitch that, like, look, in this situation, like I said, she 18. Because, like, a lot of motherfuckers, you know, or just a few motherfuckers or whatever the situation was, it's just like motherfuckers was talking shit about her being 18 and that nigga being in his 50s or whatever the case is. So what? Old niggas like young bitches. It's just simple as that. Old niggas like young bitches like old niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no in between. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it's just like old niggas should have they shit together. Ain't no such thing as no smart old nigga when you a young bitch, because that old nigga should be smarter than you because he older than you. He should have a little bit more wisdom. And if you fucking with an older nigga and you a young bitch and that nigga goofy, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to be fucking with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's just simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker older nigga should have benefits, should have a job, you know what I'm saying? Some sort of career or something that's consistent and not out here hustling and, you know what I'm saying, gang banging and playing the younger niggas games just like the young niggas would do. So, therefore, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That nigga should be on this shit. You can't shit on young niggas because young niggas got to go through it and build their way up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my opinion when it comes to that, you know.
Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. I don't throw no shade or none of that to her. I ain't gonna lie because she like who she like. You get what I'm saying? Like just like he like what he like. I can't throw no shade with that, regardless, because age ain't really nothing but a number. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and the fact that he raised her since he was 2, that's the only part that I'ma really speak on for real. I was getting to that. That's a little weird to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit weird.
He definitely probably changed her pampers and shit and had the trust from like her parents and shit like
but
that.
see,
you know?
like I seen that, you know what I'm saying, that picture that, like, it was another video that he put out.
I seen the picture, the original picture.
Yeah,
when he was
like,
holding her.
Yeah, but Shorty, in another video that they had, because this is another video besides this one right here, like Shorty was saying that wasn't her in that picture. That was his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she was saying like that's not even me in that picture. You know what I'm saying? Like I look exactly like my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But that's not me type shit or whatever fuck she was saying. So you know, allegedly that's not her in that picture.
I mean, either way it go, Shorty was still young as hell, and he was her godparent. Like, regardless on if that was her or not, because dude probably got kids that's older than her and or her age.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, either way it go, regardless on what I just said, that's still her godparent. Before that was her husband. That's a little weird to me. You feel me?
All that shit is weird.
But if that's who she like and that's what she was going for and that's what she feel like she needed in her life, motherfucker can't really get mad at that. That's her opinion. That's her life. That's her destiny. That's the purpose. You get what I'm saying? Like, what she's saying, though, is irrelevant as hell to me because she's still young as hell and she never had that experience. So what dude got is all she know.
Yeah. But see, like if she 18, she grown. If that nigga was you know what I'm saying? If that nigga been on her, he was on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That shit not cool. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, like I said, that nigga in his 40s, 50s, or whatever the case is, shorty a fresh 18, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, motherfucker probably was dibbling and dabbling, you know what I'm saying? He was on that Tiger shit. But if Tiger can get away with it with Kylie, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, at this point in time, shit, she married, she 18, you know what I'm saying? Like, let her do whatever she gonna do, especially if a motherfucker take care of, like, what the fuck you give a fuck about it for? Because, like I said, you know, like, you know, it's just like that. I don't even know who said that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you a female out here and you kicking it with motherfuckers and all this other shit, and you looking for specific things, maybe you should fuck with an older nigga if that's what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're looking for stability, you know what I'm saying, you're looking for certain type of structures and foundations and motherfuckers providing or whatever the case is, it's just like you're not going to get that shit, especially if you're young, real young, like 18, 19, 20. You're not going to find that shit from no 20-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if you do find that shit from a 20-year-old nigga, what type of nigga is that? That's a nigga that's out here doing some other shit that he ain't got no business doing. And then that shit ain't even for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like realistically, men don't mature until they get to their 30s. It's just like, shit, if you expect a nigga to go to college, you know what I'm saying? Like, you graduate high school at 17 or 18. Okay, you graduate from college when you're 22. Okay, so now you got to go find you a job, you know what I'm saying, or a career or whatever the case is. Like, shit, you're not really going to be established and start making some real money after you make it outside the entry level until you're about your late 20s. You know what I'm saying? Early 30s, you know what I'm saying? And that's when you really gonna start getting your shit together if you're a nigga for real, that's about your money on the legal side. You ain't gonna start making no money for real till you like in your 30s, bro. But these bitches be wanting everything else before then. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, the motherfucker women want to take trips, they want bags, they want all this other shit. And you know, that's for those type of women. So like niggas, let me tell y'all, stop fucking with these quote unquote bad bitches. Stop fucking with bitches because they look good. Stop fucking with women because they got good values. Can't really find that shit out here. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to this bitch ass nigga of the week so we can end this shit, you know what I'm saying, and get the fuck up out of here, you know what I'm saying? Troy, I sent that to you. Like, I just sent it to you again in case you ain't get it the first time, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it's about that nigga in Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? Let me, you find that, I'm gonna bring that up. Instagram. Let me go ahead.
It still sounds like you want to do something, bitch ass nigga. Just for that.
This for that bitch ass nigga of the week, and this week bitch ass nigga of the week go to Fiston Ngoy. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to pronounce that last name, you know what I'm saying? But he was arrested after he attacked a woman on Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority train in the Philadelphia suburbs last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, play that clip real quick for me, bro. He started over from the tip top. And, like, let's hear what they... Yeah, go ahead, play that, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't fuck with none of that shit. Because, like, we live in that era where people be quick to pull their motherfucking phones out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers see shit going on. They not finna stop shit. They not finna say shit. They not finna do shit. Motherfuckers gonna pull their motherfucking phones out.
County
and they
have
gonna
arrested a
report
suspect
whatever.
connected to rape that allegedly happened on a SEPTA L train.
Authorities have identified that suspect as 35-year-old Fiston Ngoy. He now faces rape and other charges in connection to the incident that happened near 69th Street in Upper Darby around 11 o'clock Wednesday night. Police say a woman reported she was raped on the inbound L train. Investigators also say the attack happened while others were standing around on the train and, quote, did nothing. A police officer on his beat later found the suspect on the train partially clothed near the victim and then took action.
Were they watching? I don't know. Again, we're still going through the video, but there was a lot of people, in my opinion, that should have intervened. Somebody should have done something. It speaks to where we are in society. I mean, who would allow something like that to take place? So it's troubling.
And police also tell us that suspect did not know the victim. That suspect is now locked up in the Delaware County Jail.
Look, if y'all niggas ever see me outside and I need help, help me, nigga. Don't record me, nigga. Don't world star me. You know what I'm saying? Do not world star me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, I think that world star shit fucked everything up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, shit, nigga, when World Star came out, if a nigga get knocked out, it'd be like, World Star. If a motherfucking nigga get locked up, it'd be World Star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it's to the point that whenever a motherfucker pull their phone out, it's some World Star ass type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everybody quick to pull their motherfucking phones out and record some shit, but you don't help a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You get into a car accident today, motherfuckers will pull their phone out and record your accident before they actually call the police to come to the scene type shit. You know what I'm saying? And like shit, you know, whatever woman that was going through whatever the fuck she was going through, like shit, she was getting raped. Like motherfuckers was on the train and saw a motherfucker getting raped. And you didn't do shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Like now, but see, like I also question that shit too, because I be like, maybe motherfuckers be like, oh, they just fucking on the train type shit. Cause you know, people be freaky ass weirdos and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so, you know, for that shit to be reported eventually, maybe motherfuckers thought that shit was a little too weird. You know, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that nigga, he get the bitch ass nigga the weed type shit, you know what I'm saying, and then, like I said, man, you know, sometimes with certain situations going on, y'all niggas need to stop pulling out y'all motherfucking phones and doing all this other bullshit, you know what I'm saying, like, once y'all actually intervene, you know what I'm saying, like, we can even go back all the way to George Floyd type shit, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, you know, I know he was dealing with the police and y'all may not know what's going on or whatever the case is, but it's okay for you to intervene and be like, hey, bro, that shit ain't right, you know what I'm saying, chill that shit out, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is, like, you know, like, sometimes you gotta do what's right instead of trying to do what's right for your gram. Or what's right for your Facebook, or what's right for your Twitter, or whatever the case is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we actually gonna start helping motherfuckers, there's so much shit going on in the world right now.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, there's so much shit going on right now, you know what I'm saying? Every day I be thinking about some shit. Like, I feel like, oh, you niggas out here some hoe-ass niggas. And the reason I feel like y'all niggas is some hoe-ass niggas, you know, matter of fact, let me end the bitch-ass nigga weed. Whatever the fuck that nigga name was, he a bitch-ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, out there raping women on the motherfucking train and shit, nigga. Like, come on now, bro. I ain't even gonna say what I really want to say because that's some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But for everybody else out here, like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? There's so much shit going on, bro. Like, come on now. Y'all ain't got to be out here doing all this bullshit that y'all doing. Like, shit, nigga, you want some pussy, you can get some pussy, nigga. Whether you pay for it or you get it for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga, you ain't got to do the shit that you gonna do. Like, life is so easy, man. I think everybody out here take life for granted. You know what I'm saying? This kind of more like my final thoughts right here. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like motherfuckers just take life for granted. You know what I'm saying? Especially now, like, we got all this internet shit. Everything's so simple. Like, you could pick up your phone and just swipe for a date. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you ain't even got to leave your house for no pussy no more. You know what I'm saying? To the point that, like, life is being devalued on the daily. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is more accessible. So, therefore, you know what I'm saying? Everything is getting a lesser value behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas don't love life. You know what I'm saying? All you niggas out here that's doing all that bullshit, gang banging, shooting niggas, and all this other shit, like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, 16-year-old daughter got murdered, got shot 18 times. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's the case or whatever it is, it's just the point that somebody kid got killed at 16.
Right, and y'all still think it's a game?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know the majority of the motherfuckers that's listening, this shit, y'all grown, but shit, come on now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't fuck with all these rapping niggas. And I don't fuck with all these grown-ass niggas who used to be gang banging and, you know what I'm saying, all this shit talking about, you know what I'm saying, how these niggas these shorties ain't listening to you, nigga. Because you a nigga that's with the shit, and now you talking about you ain't with the shit no more, and I don't need to be with the shit no more. So, nigga, fuck you. I don't fuck with you. You a lame. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga, I ain't trying to hit none of this shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just like, man, look, nigga, life is precious, bro. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 daughters. I got 3, really. You know what I'm saying? And I got a stepson, too. You know what I'm saying? But when I think about my daughter, especially my oldest daughter, it's just like, nigga, she ain't shit but 2. But, nigga, every time I think about her in any type of situation, like when I hear about these situations and I put her into those places, like I cry. You know what I'm saying? I cry at least about 2 or 3 times a week because I be like, shit, this shit be sad out here, bro. I don't be wanting to cry. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that motherfucker tough that I can't be like, nigga, I don't cry, because I cry. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I love to cry. I need a reason to cry. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can get certain frustrations out. You feel me? But I don't get no fuck either. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, y'all niggas gotta stop living on the motherfucking internet. I don't know if any of this shit making sense, because like I said, I'm all over the place.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? But like, a lot of y'all niggas out here living for this internet motherfucking attention and all this clout and shit. And y'all need to stop that shit, man. For real, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got nothing else to say about that shit, but like, life is too precious, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers always be cool. Like, me and Joe, we go back and forth on this motherfucker all the time about how, you know what I'm saying, all this systematic racism shit, the white man this shit. But like, bro, at the end of the day, I can't remember the last time a white man killed a nigga. Because all I hear is niggas killing niggas. Y'all need to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna sit up here and be like, I ain't finna tell a nigga to put the guns down, because once you pick them up, you can't put them down. You know what I'm saying? G-Count said that shit. This ain't no diss to that nigga. But like, nigga, come on now. You gotta stop that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get what it is, but fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Fuck any nigga out here. Like, nigga, like, don't come to me talking about free no nigga. Don't come to me talking about RIP no nigga. Especially when a nigga out here playing in the streets. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga signed up for some shit that they knew what it was when they got into it or when they got with it. Don't come to me talking about none of that shit, bro. Because it's fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Life don't give a fuck about you, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you. Why would another nigga give a fuck about you? So therefore, if I don't give a fuck about you and another motherfucker, your homies don't give a fuck about you either. Niggas gonna say, free my nigga. Niggas gonna say, rest in peace, my nigga. But niggas ain't putting no money on to the funeral. Motherfuckers ain't putting no money on your books. Motherfuckers ain't putting no money on no phone, no commissary, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was books. But, like, motherfuckers ain't did shit. Motherfuckers ain't gave no money to your people, your mama, your kids, none of that shit. Yep. Motherfuckers just gonna say, feed my nigga, rest in peace, my nigga, and move the fuck on. Because don't nobody give a fuck about you, bro. You know? So, you know, like, I hate to end it on that shit, but, you know what I'm saying, that shit just came across my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, GG, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know this ain't gonna be your last time, but you on here now, tell motherfuckers where they can find you at.
Oh, yeah. So, on Instagram, you can find me at The Real. That's everything is spelled the right way. The Real _GG Girl Goat. Period. Twitter, The Real, like DAREAL _Girl Goat. Lil Baby. The Real _Lil Baby. My bad. Everything is Girl Goat. You can also find my book on my Facebook page. My Facebook is J Sully, JAY, space SULLI. It's an affirmation, manifestation, and empowerment journal. Like I said, it keep up with like your daily affirmations. It keep up with your dream log, your acts of kindness, your self-love journals. It have notes in it. It got everything that you need to start your spiritual journey. So if you need to reach out to me, you can reach out to me on any one of those platforms as well. Don't hesitate to do that because, yeah, I'm with that. I'm with helping my community.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out that nigga Joe. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in the back next week. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have the Pink Chocolate Podcast on this motherfucker next week. You know what I'm saying? So shit, shout out to the lady that's finna come through. And, you know, like I said, man, you know, I was fucking with this episode. You know what I'm saying? My energy was a little different today. You know what I'm saying? Shit, now at the end, I feel like, you know, we could have did shit a little bit better. You know, this ain't got shit to do with Girl Go. You know what I'm saying? Just, like, my energy level was just a little different. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow the Opinion Hated Podcast on every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we put that shit on everything. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, Facebook. You You know what I'm saying? Spotify, the Apple Podcasts, and wherever the fuck else you get your podcast shit from. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, I got some other shit up my sleeve that we thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Especially like you motherfuckers that's listening. You know what I'm saying? Y'all listening on them platforms, the motherfucking listens is starting to go up like a motherfucker. And I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. So shout out that nigga Fred, shout out motherfucking Maddie, you know what I'm saying? Shout out that nigga King and whoever the fuck else, man. I love all y'all. Anybody listening to us, you know what I'm saying, and been with us since day one, and those who listen from the start to beginning, I fucking love y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? And you know I ain't lying, you know what I'm saying? Because we give y'all niggas y'all credit every rep. But the Opinionated Podcast, and once again, I go by that nigga Ace.
And I'm the girl goat. I'm Gigi. That's short for the girl goat.
Yeah, we out this bitch. You know what I'm saying?